The Eberlestock Bandit is a lightweight day pack with a 15-liter capacity. It's rugged, it's comfortable, and it carries weight very easily. I love using it for day hikes, and I also use it at night when your spatial awareness might be a little skewed and you need to have something a little more compact in order not to get hooked on something you're walking by. So my thought was I was going to show you the backpack a little bit closer, open it up, show you some of the things that I have inside to give you some ideas about its features and its capacity, so that way you can see why the Eberlestock Bandit might be a good backpack for you to have in your inventory. All right, so let's start with the outside of the bag. Right here on the front, we have a laser cut MOLLE panel, which is great in case you want to do any expansion and add some pouches. And there are other MOLLE attachment points on the bag as well, but I don't add anything. I like to keep this backpack pretty slim and trim. But this panel is also great for holding things like helmets, where you might be using them for night vision or something along those lines. And you can also stash a jacket or something like that here too, if you would like. Now, on the other side here, we have a water bottle pouch, and I do have a water bottle in there. And then you have another one here on this side as well. So definitely good for having a couple of things stored on the outside, but mostly everything else is on the inside. So at the very top here, we have a admin pocket is kind of how I look at it. It's small and it's got a couple of small pockets inside which help you organize. And in here, I just keep basic things like a poncho. Let's see, I've got a notepad. I also have a bandana or a handkerchief. And let's see, we also have a little pocket here which I use for writing utensils like a Sharpie, or I've got a Write in the Rain pen. And I keep a plasma lighter flashlight combination in there as well, so that way I have a flashlight that can also start fires if need be. And then on the other side here, there's a small mesh zippered pocket which I really like for batteries. So I just store a bunch of batteries in here, extra CR123s for night vision equipment and for whatever else I might be using them for. And that's mainly the admin pocket. There is a little hook here for your keys as well, so it is set up nicely in the sense of organization, but I don't try to overload these things either. Moving on to the main compartment, which I really like because it's kind of like a clamshell style design where you can open the entire compartment and lay it flat. So you have access to the entire thing, like so. And in here you'll see at the very bottom, I actually have first aid kit. So obviously it's always good to have this on you, especially if you're going to be out shooting or anything like that. So I have this in there, and of course there's a tourniquet and everything else you would need inside. Then I have a couple of pockets on the sides here. This is a large main pocket, which I don't use because it competes with the water bottle on this side. And then over here we have a few different size pockets. The one at the bottom here carries a couple of extra magazines quite well. So 300 blackout magazines. So quiet. Then we also have some smaller pockets up here that are perfect for things like additional pistol magazines or maybe a multi-tool, which I have right here. And then I also keep a couple of glow sticks here as well, just in case you need them in a dark environment. Then right here is a water bladder compartment, which is perfect for the source water bladder. So this is a 2-liter, but it will also fit a 3-liter. And then it has a port right here on the side for the water bladder hose to come out, which I then just hook to my strap. And then on the back here, you can see it's very well padded, and these straps are also well padded. So this is a very comfortable backpack. And so lots of features for how small the bag is, and you can pack quite a bit if you like, but you can also keep it pretty slim and pretty lightweight by not overdoing it. And this is just how I have mine set up. So far, the Eberlestock Bandit has been an excellent backpack for me. And if you're looking for something that's lightweight, comfortable, and will help you out during a day hike or a day out in the field during a hunt, or especially if you're using it for night vision, I think the Eberlestock Bandit is an excellent choice.